All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. All right, y'all. Yeah, I got a chance to watch it last night. Fury Pro Grappling 3, Carla Esparza versus Danielle Kelly, the main event. Actually, overall, the card wasn't that bad. I know Jillian Robertson was on there as well. You know, she got her win. And Holland, he was on there. He put on a good grappling showing. And yeah, you know, I was feeling it. You know, I definitely got a chance to, you know, sit down and watch the whole thing through. But it was the main event, I'm not going to lie, that I was looking forward to. Carla Esparza was stepping in for Rose Namajunas. As y'all know, Rose, they said she had to step out on 19 protocol. So y'all know how that go, man. But Carla Esparza stepped in on a few days notice. So I was like, okay, you know, Carla wanted to step up her game before she, you know, get into that rematch with, you know, Rose Namajunas, and she wanted to step up her grappling. You know, I respect that. But the fight, you know, well, the grappling match, I was expecting it to be a little bit more competitive, but this is expected. You know, these little freak accidents like this, man. And Carla Esparza, she was defending her top position as they were getting close to the edge of the mat. You know, she was going for that slam. You know, I think she was probably pitching what she was going to do to Rose in her rematch. You know, she went for that slam. And as she slammed Danielle Kelly on her back, boom, her forehead hit the cheek. Looked like I think it was forehead to forehead, or it was like the cheek of Danielle Kelly, because Danielle Kelly just got like a little bruise, I think, under her eye or by the forehead. But it was Carla Esparza who suffered the biggest injury. You know, she got the worst of it because she got that split right here, as you can see in this picture, over her right brow. I mean, it looks like a little mouth over her eye. So as soon as that cut opened up, started gushing blood, you know, they just stop it. That's how they do with grappling matches, you know. So Danielle Kelly, she got the win via TKO here. You know, a big cut over the eye of Carla Esparza, man. So the real question here, though, that we want to talk about is, will this affect the upcoming rematch between Rose and Carla Esparza? And right now, I mean, you know what? I'm kind of worried about that. You know, it might be pushed off a little bit longer. You know, I don't think it'll affect it necessarily. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, but it might. You know, you never know. Carla Esparza, you know, she took their IG. You know, she posted this up. She said, "Look, sorry guys, accidental headbutt on a slam led to a cut and a stop in the match. In good spirits, just got to get a couple of stitches. You know, thank you so much, Fury Grappling, for having me, Danielle Kelly, for the match." So she said, look, just a few stitches. I mean, as you can see in the picture over the right eyelid, like I said, it's a little mouth. So if she gets a few stitches, you know, that should, because it's a clean cut, you know, it's a pretty clean cut, you know, it should be able to recover pretty quick. But with that being said, I don't think the fight's going to be, I don't think the rematch, Rose-Carla rematch, is going to be like early 2022, like they said. You know, even in this article, said that was probably going to be early 2022, but maybe we looking at like April now, May, probably just to make sure that thing heals up, because you got to remember, tomorrow's January 1st. You know, at the time of this recording, it'll be January 1st tomorrow. So you got to think, you got January, February, and March. And then, you know, of course, you know, having to train. So you might not be getting this fight until like May or June, possibly. So, you know, Dana White, he probably pissed off, or he might be relieved right now. You know what I mean? We might have to talk about this if I jump on the discussion stream tonight, if I feel like it. But I just wanted to come on now and kind of give you my reaction. Like I said, I was going in kind of hyped up. I wanted to see Carla Esparza go in there and perform. I had Danielle Kelly winning this. I'm not gonna lie. I had her beating Rose as well, because, you know, this is her game. You know what I mean? She's a black belt, and she's just so fluid. I've seen how she beat Roxanne Modafferi as well, and how she beat some of these other girls on the mat. You know, this is just her world. You know, she's just so much more smooth and calm with it. I know Carla, she's a wrestler and a grappler, but like I said, this is her world. You know, can't depend on anything else. But like I said, I was hyped up for it. Didn't go the way, you know, we all felt. Like I said, these headbutts, they happen sometimes. And, you know, whenever these headbutts happen, it can kind of mess up, you know, something bigger coming up. But so there is like a, you know, positive and a negative to doing these grappling matches. Matter of fact, I was just looking at Carla's Facebook, because, you know, she just posted this on her Facebook as well. And Felice, she responded, and she was like, that's why I don't do these grappling matches anymore, because sometimes you get injured more here than you do in the actual fights. You know, and I was kind of thinking that, like, going into this, I was like, what if something happened, you know, like one of these fighters, like, I think I was watching one of the earlier matches, and I think it was that guy Brady, and I was like, what if he got injured? Like, I wonder how much, you know, like how much time we have to take off, or like how long it would kind of, you know, push him out of a fight. Like if he had one lined up, like I know he'd be missing out on a lot of money. You know what I mean? So just something you kind of think about. But dang, I didn't think it was gonna happen to Carla. So now, man, with this cut, I I think it's pretty much safe to say that the fight might be getting pushed back. Hopefully they don't get a stand-in for Rose. Like, hopefully they don't cancel Marina versus Jan and push Marina in there, because I still want to see Rose versus Carla. You know, maybe if they just push it to like April or May, you know, that's fine with me at the moment. So yeah, yeah, y'all go check it out, man. It was turning out to be a pretty good night, you know, of grappling. You know, the card, like I said, leading up to the main event, but you know, this type of stuff happens sometimes, y'all. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do you think the Rose Carla rematch is going to be pushed back, or do you think it'll still be a go in like March or like end of February? But I highly doubt that at this point. Combo Breaker 99, I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.